Hi, my name is Steve Weigler, and I'm the president and CEO of Scholarcentric. We have a huge problem in the United States. In urban populations, over 50% of our students aren't making it to high school graduation. The graduation rate overall has been about approximately 70 to 75%. So we're losing almost half our students. So there's three ways we can address the issue. One is to improve the content. Well, numerous companies, in fact, almost every company here that's focused on K-12 is focused on improving the content. I think that's an area fairly well covered. Number two, we can improve the teaching of the content. And I know the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and numerous people are focused on that particular issue. How can we make the content better by improving the teacher? The third is you can improve the student. You can improve their experience, you can improve their outlook, you can improve frankly, their intrinsic motivation. How do you do that? That's what we do at Scholarcentric. The model is looking at over a 20-year research basis, we know that students that find school important, that have confidence, that have connections with teachers and relevant role models, that have the ability to handle academic stress, and have the sense of well-being regardless of their circumstances, those are students who do well academically. Students that don't have those amino acid pieces that lead to intrinsic motivation, those students don't do well academically. What we've done over a 20-year basis is create an assessment and curriculum focused on how to build these areas. What we know is that 95% of the time, students that on our assessment that score, that they do have this sense of intrinsic motivation and academic resiliency, they do well academically longitudinally. And those students that are in the bottom tier, we can predict almost 85% of the time, long before the failure happens, that those students aren't going to do well academically. That's the focus of our scholar-centric model. We're focused on middle school, high school, elementary school, and soon we'll be looking at the post-secondary market. But what we have is predictive analytics, curriculum, and professional development, which is kind of the glue that keeps it all together. The cornerstone of our model is that our assessment, which is 108 questions online, is able to predictively analyze whether a student's going to make it academically or not in the middle and early, late elementary school years. So we provide data services to schools and school districts and program into their SISs this data. The next thing is a lot of schools either want to do things holistically. In other words, they believe to improve their content experience and to improve their teacher experience, we need to bring these factors into the classroom. We have classroom content. We also have an online product that's currently being rolled out that focuses on a one-to-one or more personal customer experience. We try and link this curriculum to academic goal setting. So the teacher would program a goal, and we actually use the resiliency skills to increase that possibility of them making the goal. The next thing we have is huge amounts of efficacy. We've worked in major school districts around the country and have had efficacy both in the predictive analytics, the ability of our assessment to predict, and the ability of our curriculum to impact changes. And the changes we look for is the student starts attending more, and overall that students do better academically. What our model features is four aspects of a successful business model. First, it has a recurring revenue model. So as part for our curriculum to work and for our predictive analytics to work, the student has to take an assessment, 108 questions assessment, and that is every year, every student. So we have a recurring revenue model both vertically across for example, a large client of ours is Denver Public Schools. Every student in 8th grade is tested on these resiliency skills. In Clark County schools, every 4th grader is assessed on the academic resiliency skills, and every 8th grader. So we have both a vertical and horizontal integration model on revenue. The second thing is that our business is scalable. It's scalable because there's different developmental points that students need to realize these skills. 1 is elementary, 2 is secondary, 3rd is getting ready for college and career readiness, 4th is college and career readiness, 5th is parent. So we have a very scalable model. Second, there's a huge technology and research basis assigned to this. This assessment was done by university researchers at the University of Colorado, the University of Wisconsin, Johns Hopkins University, Boston University, and Howard University. We have a huge research basis that caused these particular skills and our pedagogy to be created. The second thing is that's all housed on a secure research platform. We own the algorithm, we own the processing model, and we are developing the online content, all that will be housed on our own specific server. So we own the technological basis of this. Third, it's profitable. We've been able to emulate the model so that for the last 2 years, the company has been at financial break-even or higher, all while growing sales approximately 50% per year and without significant raise in revenue. Raise in capital. We just were able to raise capital, 2.1 million of Series A capital, and we are expanding our sales force and we're expanding our reach. With this model, what I'm looking for is strategic partners, people that believe that their content or their ability to do professional development could be enhanced by working with our data and our pedagogy and curricular focus, and/or our pedagogy and curricular focus. We're also looking for research partners. We've been able to build this company with huge research relationships with major research institutions around the country. This is a huge area that's missing, and I would appreciate any contacts that you guys would have. I appreciate the opportunity to meet with you. Thanks so much.